Good morning, Olive, Arlo, and Frank. It's your grandpa coming to you from the living room in Jack's Beach. The last time we looked at chapter 27 of Matthew, the second most important thing that ever happened in the history of the world, which is the death of Jesus of Nazareth. And today we're going to look at the most important thing that ever happened to the world, that ever happened to me. And hopefully that if it hasn't happened to you yet, it will. But that's for you to figure out. I can't figure these things out for you. Your parents can't figure it out for you. Each person has a journey that they're on, and they have to make that journey themselves. For themselves, I should say. So the most important thing is the resurrection of Jesus of Nazareth. The leaders of every world religion are in a grave, except for Jesus of Nazareth. So let's take a look at that story. Now after the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. So this is a Sunday morning, because the Sabbath is from Friday evening through late Saturday afternoon, and this is the morning after that. And that's why Christians go to church on Sunday. There's a famous saying that pastors have, and you'll hear them say it in sermons. They'll say, yeah, but that was Friday, and Sunday's coming. So Friday, they kill him, put him in a tomb, and seal the tomb. But Sunday's coming. So let's see what happened on Sunday. Now after the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. Suddenly there was a severe earthquake, for an angel of the Lord, descending from heaven, came and rolled away the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were shaken and became like dead men, because they were so afraid of him. But the angel said to the women, see, angel's not saying anything to these Roman guards. But he said to the women, do not be afraid. I know that you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has been raised, just as he said. Just come and see the place where he was lying. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has been raised from the dead. He is going ahead of you into Galilee. You will see him there. And Jesus' disciples were Galileans. They spoke with a different accent than the people who lived in Jerusalem. And they had kind of different customs. They were all Jewish. They had the Jewish customs, but they did things a lot differently there. And Jesus, most of his ministry was in Galilee. Galilee and Jerusalem, and then the area that you went through, like Samaria stuff. His entire couple-year ministry happened in this very small area. And they're saying, well, yeah, he's going to Galilee. He'll meet you there. Now, this tomb was sealed and guarded. So it's not like the tomb was opened, in the middle of the night, and somebody got him out, or even the resurrection, like God had to open the tomb to let him out. He just raised him from the dead. You will see him there. Listen, I have told you. So they left the tomb quickly with fear and great joy and ran to tell his disciples. But Jesus met them. So they're to tell the disciples, he's going to Galilee. He'll meet you there. But these women who were always there for him, he meets them right away, comes to them right away. But Jesus met them saying, greetings. They came to him, held on to his feet, and worshiped him. So they get it. Then Jesus said to them, do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. They will see me there. Whoa. So a lot happened here. Well, what about these Roman guards that were there? While they were going, some of the guards went into the city and told the chief priests everything that had happened. After they had assembled with the elders and formed a plan, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers. So normally, they messed up. They didn't do what they were commissioned to do, which was guard that tomb. The prisoner escaped. It should have been put to death. But what happens? They gave a large sum of money to the soldiers, telling them, you are to say, his disciples came at night and stole his body while he was asleep. If this matter is heard before the governor, we will satisfy him and keep you out of trouble. So they took the money and did as they were instructed. And this story is told among the Jews to this day. So they knew. There was a lot of complicity. So the 11 disciples, because Judas, of course, has killed himself, the 11 disciples went to Galilee to the mountain Jesus had designated. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Then Jesus came up and said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always to the end of the age. Wow. Thus comes the end of the book of Matthew. Next, we're going to be diving into the book of Exodus, where we're going to see the children of Israel brought out of Egypt and into the promised land. Until next time, peace out.